Good evening, everyone. We do have some rain showers making their way across southern portions of the viewing area this evening. Satellite radar over the last few hours shows that's where the activity has been focused today. It is showing some rain as far north as places like Tuscola into the Tolono area, but most of that activity is not making it to the surface. I think the rain's falling along and south of Interstate 70, so the further northwest you are, I think you have the better shot of staying dry as we go through the overnight hours, because this is all along a cold front that's been making its way across the state today, and you can see that precipitation is moving off to the east-northeast, so places like Decatur into Monticello, even into the Rantoul area, you guys will probably stay dry as we go through the evening hours as the system continues to move through the area. That cold front is also ushering in some colder air for us this evening. You can see that across the two-state region. Still close to the 60-degree mark across southeastern Indiana, but we're down into the 40s across portions of Illinois already this evening. And locally, we're mostly in the 50s, but Taylorville's already down to 48 degrees. We're at 51 here in Charleston, as it is in Danville and in Robinson, 55 right now in Paris. And as we go through the overnight hours, Futurecast not picking up on those rain showers that have crossed our southern counties now, but we're going to keep the chances in for some isolated showers through the overnight hours going into early tomorrow morning, but I don't think it's going to be very widespread in nature as we go through the overnight hours. And then for your Friday, we do catch some dry time, but it is going to be featuring mostly cloudy skies. So unfortunately, we're not looking at much sunshine as we finish out the week, but as we get into Friday night football, we're also staying dry there. So while it will be a cloudy and cool night, we're still looking to be dry. So it'll be a good night for any of those high school football games. Changes arrive as we get into the weekend, though. The latest forecast models are coming in, and they are increasing our chances for rain as we get into the weekend. So Saturday, looking mostly cloudy with those rain showers. Temperatures still fairly mild, 58 degrees, but it's also going to be breezy with winds gusting upwards of 20 miles an hour. So we'll pick up Futurecast for the morning hours on Saturday. Already seeing that precipitation moving in around the 5 o'clock hour. That's just going to continue to overspread the area. And unfortunately, with this track shifting further off to the west, that's putting central Illinois in more of those pockets of moderate to heavy rain throughout the daytime on Saturday. So it's looking like a soggy start to the weekend. We see that activity continuing through the evening hours on Saturday, and then that finally starts to taper off as we get into the midnight hour on Saturday or Sunday, starting to become more scattered in nature, drying out as we head into the latter half of the weekend. So Futurecast rainfall totals, they are also increasing as this track shifts west. So right now, places along and east of Interstate 57 could see upwards of 2 inches of rain with this system, with lesser amounts further to the west. But again, the shift of this track is going to be very important in determining those totals. So you want to tune in tomorrow for Newswatch with Kyler Hauser. We'll have the latest with those totals as we get closer to the weekend. But unfortunately, it is looking like a soggy weekend for any activities here in Charleston. Don't want to rain on the parade, but it's looking like rain showers will still have those lasting throughout most of the day. So we will see those temperatures in the 50s throughout much of the daytime as well. But the good news is we do have conditions improving as we get toward the end of the weekend. Mostly sunny skies expected to return on Sunday, and we'll see those temperatures climb up a few degrees too. So we'll be back in the lower 60s, which is closer to our average for this time of year as we get into Sunday. Further night hours tonight, though, down to 44 degrees under those cloudy skies, still holding on to the chances for some isolated showers across parts of the area. And as we go into your day tomorrow, a mostly cloudy day, but we do catch some dry time, so we'll be up into the upper 50s for your daytime high. But then that rain comes in for the weekend, and once we get through the weekend, then we're going to see an even stronger cold front come through during the day on Monday. That could bring some precipitation Monday night going into Tuesday. And with those temperatures down around 34 degrees, we could see some snowflakes mixed in with that system. Again, that's very far out, so we'll continue to keep an eye on that. But then even more cold air surges in as we get into Wednesday, with daytime highs only topping out in the lower 40s and overnight lows falling down into the upper 20s.
Everett, usually I like the rain, but with homecoming this weekend at Eastern Illinois University, I'm saying rain, rain, go away.
I know it's very unfortunate timing, but it will alleviate some of those abnormally dry conditions we have in parts of the viewing area.
Okay. Thanks, Everett.